All right, we are back. This is Game in the Right Way, and we are doing the Orioles versus the Red Sox. And this is Billy Wright. Welcome. Get to do this second game today. We did the first game with the Mets, and unfortunately the Mets lost 4-3. But we got some happy times tonight. No stress for me. That's what I call it. The Boston Red Sox are trying to do something they've never done in their history, is win 16 straight games. And they go tonight, the second game of the doubleheader against the Orioles, and the Orioles are going to try to stop that from happening. So we got the matchups and the lineups, and we'll go get that right now. The game should be coming on in like 9 minutes or so. So let's get the lineups out here. This could be something historic, but like I said, Baltimore doesn't want that, and then also the Baltimore doesn't want to get swept in the series. They just had a 7-game win streak stop this. They now have a 2-game losing streak, so they're trying to fight their way to the playoffs. So, like I said, it was happening April 25th, May 10th, 1946. The last time they had a 15-game win streak. So they're trying to take that out right now, tonight. And we got the lineups coming up right here. And let's see what we got. Hold on here. I got the lineups coming up. All right, so pitching for the Red Sox. And I'm not sure. I think he may be a opener, Eduardo Rivera, because I think I saw him pitch one time before. And I think he was an opener. I'm not sure. 2.89 ERA, 9.1 innings pitched, 9 strikeouts, and .096 WHIP. The lineup he'll be facing tonight. Where did it go? I just had it. Will be Taylor Ward batting first, Pete Alonso batting second, batting third, Gunnar Henderson, batting fourth, you got Tyler O'Neill, batting fifth, and I think he hit a home run today again, Christian Encarnacion Strand. And we got Dylan Beavers. Then we have a Jonathan Rodriguez. We got Jackson Holiday. And we have catching Chadwick Trump. And pitching for the Baltimore Orioles will be Kyle Bradish, a record of 6-9 in 19 games, 3.61 ERA, 107.1 innings pitched, 106 strikeouts with a WHIP of 1.35. And he'll be going against the red-hot lineup for the Red Sox. First will be Anthony Segala. Second, I think he hit a home run today, Kadeen Rafaela. Willer Abreu, he was voted the best player of the week last week, I guess. Contreras Wilson, DH and Masataka Yoshida. We got Kelly Durbin, and then we got Jared Duran, and then we got Andrew Monastero, and catching, of course, is Carlos Navarez. And that is the lineups right there. Just wait for the start of the game and get that 3D up. And like I said, if you've been with me before, 3D sometimes is ahead of the game, so just allow me to take care of the information and we'll have a good time. Like I said, if you don't know, I do not have a horse in this race. In other words, neither team I root for, but I'm here. Hopefully your team, if it's the Boston Red Sox, can, good luck. And if you're an Oriole fan, good luck to you also. But there is a would be a special night if the Red Sox do win and I get to call it. So like I said, if not, I'm not pulling either way. But like I said, what happens, happens. And it's a real good shot at it because, I mean, when you get the momentum going, forget about it. It's just unstoppable. I don't know how long it can go, really. Salty! I know, Salty. Doubleheaders are very hard to sweep, and plus what they're doing right now is so hard. Going for 16 wins, man. Foxy, what's up? I mean, like I said, I know you on pins and needles, Salty, because this is your team. I know. I mean, it feels good to me that I'm not gonna have to stress like I had this afternoon. So, you know, but I'm excited. I'm excited to see what happens. You know, you had a team you had two teams on Monday that were going in the right direction. Now all of a sudden, Baltimore is struggling because they lost the last two games. They're not trying to get swept, and of course, the Red Sox are trying to sweep plus get that new franchise record at 16. So it's exciting. I did put a poll because you know me, always with the poll. The poll basically says, do the Red Sox continue the streak? And we'll check that at the top of the fourth inning to see what's going on, who's going to root for what and where. I already know one person, Salty, definitely rooting for the Red Sox. So we'll find out. Whoever shows up, we'll find out. But you know what? We've never been in this situation before. I don't even think my Mets even won that many games. I have no clue. So I've never seen it. And if I did, I might have been young. I don't know. Or I heard about it, but I don't know what's going on. But it's exciting. Let me check my, I think my, yeah, it's working. And I got to make sure my Twitch people, I got my section up for that. All right, everything's set. We're all set. I'm ready to rock, man. I just did one game. Let's do another. Let's go for it. So, yeah, if I was a Red Sox fan right now, I'd be so nervous and excited. And I would basically be positive that this team can do it. Because that's how, you get like that. You get that, oh, ooh, wow, And, not only are they winning the 15 games in a row, which I didn't check I haven't checked the scorecard, where they are in the standings right now. They're 6 games back of the Tampa Bay and New York. And the wild card right now, come on, they're right there. They're on a dead line between Cleveland, a little bit less than the New York Yankees, but you know what? You keep winning, and New York lost today. You don't know. You might just take over. If this keeps going, it could be first place all the way. You know what I'm saying? Forget about the wild card. But, like I said, Baltimore is not going to let that happen. Try not to let that happen. So, we'll see. To have from the last 10 games, you're 10-0. Come on. You're the best team in the league in the last 15 games. You made a big jump in the standings and everything. I guess you went from sellers to, buyers in like I said, like a 2-week span or something. Come on, it's all changing for you. The Orioles are 49-53. Red Sox are 52-48. And I remember Salty on that Sunday, or was it that Sunday? I can't remember. One of these games I did. I know that the Baltimore Orioles, yes, they were one game before 500. And now look at them. Now look at them go. Red Sox. Did I say Orioles? I'm sorry. I keep getting them crazy. So look at you now. Anyway, so we're getting ready to go. Yeah, they did. And they got the doubleheader tonight. They got a game tonight, so we can We'll check up on those scores also tonight. Yankees are going again, trying not to lose a doubleheader. So, I mean, they've been really like, not the worst team in New York still. I mean, the Mets are definitely the worst team in New York, and they showed it again today. But really, I really don't want to talk about them anymore today. Let's just talk about this game right here and enjoy it. Wait a minute. I'm talking to you guys, and I forgot to put the 3D up. And, of course, 3D's already started. And like I said, sometimes that game is going to be ahead, 3D, the regular. So, anyway, we're in progress. Taylor Ward. Umpire is Rob Drake. First base, Jordan Baker. Second base is Stu Shirtwater. And third base, Austin Jones, the umpires. We're just about ready. Please ignore the 3D on the side. Oh, I got to introduce my buddy again. He's coming back for me. Woody, I pulled him off. Woody was like, I'm not going to do this game. I said, yes, you are, Woody. You're going to be here, buddy. So Woody's with me. And here we go. The forecast in Boston is cloudy. So I don't know what that means. It doesn't look cloudy to me that much, but you never know. Anyway, start of the game. Here we go. Starts at 7:12 Eastern. And first pitch is outside to Ward. 1-0. Next pitch is swung on and fouled back. 1-1. Hey, Salty, if the Boston Red Sox win hold on. 251, 7 home runs, 27 RBIs in 101 games. Hey, Salty, if the Red Sox win the World Series this year, do I get a ring? Because I called I could tell you I called like 6 or 7 games. Is that, maybe calling more too, who knows? 2-1, do I get a ring, or you let me know? 2-1 pitch. Here it comes, and that's going to be a foul back. It's 2-2, so we play both sides of the fence, like I said. So you're going to hear a lot of different things going on. On deck batter is Pete Alonso. It's a 2-2 count. And that's going to be a line drive. Right fielder makes the catch, and that is one gone. And it's going to bring up Pete Alonso. Oh. The sun's going to start to go down. It's going to go right in my eyes again. Pete Alonso batting .248. Oh, look at this. Somebody's got their... Okay, good, it's off. And next pitch is swung on and strike. .248, like I said, 21 home runs, 66 RBIs in 102 games for the Baltimore Orioles this year. Next pitch is a ball, 1-1. Baltimore needs to come out and do something early if this is a opener, if this kid's an opener. Anyway, here's a pitch. It's going to be a line drive. That's going to be right into right field. I think that's a ground rule double for Pete Alonso. First hit of the game. Pete Alonso gets a double. His 19th double of the season. And just like that, Baltimore's got a chance. Like I said, I don't think Baltimore's going to just bow down and give up this, So we got our first going on with Henderson, 224 average. And the first pitch to Henderson is a ball, 1-0. Henderson, 17 home runs, 44 RBIs in 101 games. So really, those two guys so far have played every game, it looks like to me, for the Alonso and Henderson. 1-0 count. Here comes the pitch, and that's going to be a ball, 2-0. 2-0 count. Any minute now, that's going to be right in my eyes. Two-0 count, and that's going to be a ball. We got 3-0 here. Salty, is he an opener? I've seen him before, just recently, right? I don't think he's a starter, is he? Was he the one that started the game on that Sunday? I don't remember. I think 99 was out there. I can't remember. 3-0. Here comes the pitch. And that's going to be ball 4. He walked him on 4 pitches. That's first and second right now. That's something that the Red Sox didn't want to do. Here comes Tyler O'Neill. Tyler O'Neill's coming up. Making sure everything's working. What's not in here? Okay. Pitcher is being talked to by the catcher. All right. Just waiting. What the Baltimore Orioles are going to try to do is jump ahead and not be behind like they were this afternoon. Oh, yeah. It's going to be a pitch is going to be low. That's 1-0. Here comes the pitch. It's going to be a foul ball down the first. Oh, just foul. Okay, foul just down the first base line. 1-1. Yeah. That's going to be a 1-1 count. So even though he's not that dangerous, but he could be, O'Neill. Pitches outside. It's 2-1. 6 home runs, 16 RBIs in 62 games this season is O'Neill. And that's going to be a foul, so it's 2-2. Yeah, okay. I think you talked about him last time. That's why I think he's not a starter, you know. 2-2 count. 2-2 count. Just getting started. First inning, first and second. 1 out. 2-2 count. The pitches are low count. 3-2. We got 3-2 coming up. And what just happened to my screen? Okay, it's back. Should be beautiful. It's beautiful everywhere. 3-2. Here comes the pitch, and that's going to be a ground ball. That's going to be the third base. He throws over to second, and he bobbled it. So I don't know if they got him at second. They said he was safe. They said that Henderson was safe at second. We got to check that out, but it looked like a bobble, so I hope I'm not the one that's bringing the problems, because the Mets did the same thing today. So they're not checking it. It's going to be bases loaded. So I don't think you're going to call that a single, but I don't know what you're going to call that. He didn't get him at second, so maybe I really am going to leave it open until they tell me. Here comes Strand, Encarnacion, batting 500. Bases are loaded right now. First pitch is going to be a strike call in the outside corner. It's 0-1. 6 for 12, 2 homers, 4 RBIs in 3 games this season. Next pitch is a strike swinging on an 0-2 count. 0-2. Rivera's already thrown 20 pitches this inning. That's not what you want to do. But next pitch is going to be a strike call, and he struck him out. First strikeout by Rivera. Should be 2 outs now. And it's going to bring up Beavers, who's batting .241. First pitch is up. Oh, the ball gets away. And that's going to be a run scoring. It actually went into the crowd. So a run's going to score on a wild pitch. 1-0 Baltimore on a wild pitch thrown. So you gotta basically say, yeah. And it's a 1-0 count to Beavers. Pitches outside, 2-0. Well, 2 homers, 14 RBIs, and 48 games this season is Dylan Beavers. Here comes the pitch, and that's going to be a strike call, 2-1. Trying to get out of this inning with just a 1 run scored will be good for Boston. Here comes the 2-1 pitch, and that's going to be strike swinging. 2-2 we got here. We got a 2-2 count. Orioles trying to get a lead like the Boston Red Sox got in their last game. That's going to be a base hit into center field, and 1 run's going to score. Here comes the second run, right? 2-run score, single, and it's 3-0. Oh boy, they're not going to make this easy. And I think the pitching coach came out. Wow. They're definitely not going to make this easy for Boston. 3-0 in the first inning. Runner on first base. And Rodriguez is coming up. Already got the pitching coach out there. They're going to start getting ready in the bullpen. Whoever's coming in, I don't know. They got somebody I'm not warming, but doing his arm exercises. So don't know. Anyway, it's still 2 outs. Runner on first. Rodriguez is up. First pitch is going to be swung on, and that ball is going to go out of play on the right field line. 0-1. That place is packed. Whew. Not an empty seat, I don't think. 0-1 count. And that pitch is outside. 1-1. He's 0 for 7, 1 RBI in 6 games, Jonathan Rodriguez. Yeah, see, he pitched Friday, guys. 2 innings. I knew it. And that swinging strike is a 1-2 count. See, Rivera pitched on Friday. A 2 and a third. A 2 1/3. 1-2 count. That's what's going on. He pitched on that Friday. I knew I saw that number before, and I'm like, I seen it. I was doing a game. Next, or he might have pitched against the Mets too. I don't know. No, is that the Friday that the Mets are talking about? That's 1-2 count. Throw the first actually. Back 1 disengagement. You got 2, and of course you don't get him in the third. It's a balk. I've never seen it. I'd like to see it. 1-2 count. Next pitch is swung on and fouled off. It's 2-2 still. 1-2 still. 30 pitches this inning. First inning. Not going to be around. I don't think he's going to be there next inning, but I don't know. Didn't actually see the guy warming up yet, but next pitch is swung on and missed, and that is going to be what? He fouled. What happened? He fouled it off. Okay. Thought they sure he didn't foul it off, but they did foul it off because the catcher was starting to walk away. All right, 1-2. Do it again. Here comes the pitch, and that's outside. 2-2. The next home, this homestand, the Toronto Blue Jays are coming in for 3. That pitch is checked by the first base umpire. Says no swing. It's now 3-2. I mean, wow, they're not making it any easier. They got nobody up in the bullpen. They have nobody up in the bullpen, guys. He's just doing all these pitching things. That ball is shot down right field. Oh, he jumps up and it goes left field. It goes up, and that's going to be another run from first base scoring. A double by Rodriguez. Duran jumped up, but he didn't get to it. Wow. You don't want to lose this in the first inning, guys. Now they're finally going to pick somebody up there? Come on, you can't do that. You got to get them up earlier than that. This guy's going through problems here. Yeah, Duran jumped and he couldn't get it, and then the ball bounces off the big monster there, and then you got to run for it, and then, of course, the guy from first scores all the way. Here comes Holiday, batting .214. He takes a swing at it and misses it. 0-1. In the bullpen right now is finally giving me a name. Oh, it's Brian Bello. He's a hard left. Was he a right-handed pitcher? Yep. Anyway, next pitch to Holiday is a ground ball foul. 0-2. Again, 2-strike count. I don't think Boston wanted to see this happen. They thought maybe because he only pitched on Friday of last week, he'd have plenty of time. Holiday's 5 home runs, 15 RBIs in 50 games this season. Runner at second, 4-0. Just starting the game, top of the first. Pitches outside. I don't think any of you Boston fans are upset that it's 4-0. I think that you guys, and you should, and even Boston Red Sox themselves, think they can come back. Anything is possible with this team to this year. 1-2 count, and that's low. The only thing is that you can't keep giving up the runs because, you got to get somebody else. This guy's already almost on 40 pitches. He got 38 thrown already. I hope it's not me because jinxing people. 2-2, and that's going to be a ball. 3-2. It's just that he can't. He's struggling. This is going to be the 40th pitch of the inning, and there's nothing they can do about it until the guy's ready in the bullpen. Right? It's unfortunate. And that's going to be a foul ball. Oh, it's fair? No, it's foul. Okay. I don't know why Holiday was running. That was clearly a left field foul. Three and two pitch. He's still out there. And they're still warming him up. I think they should have had him doing his stretches earlier than that. That's why he's a little bit late. Next pitch is swung on. Well, that's going to be a ball, and the Holiday's going to challenge it, and he knows that it's a strike. I'm sorry, the Boston Red Sox are going to challenge it, but Holiday thinks, Holiday's right. I couldn't get it out, but Holiday was walking anyway to first. He knew it was a ball, and that's a walk, guys, right there. Wow, they got to do something. They got ninth batter in the inning, and I don't know what's going on with my TV. I swear it's like it's in pixels right now. That's great. Beautiful, guys. Beautiful. Just when the game starts, everything's getting good, and then you take it away from me. Well, is it going to be a pitching change, it looks like? Because when I got it back to normal, they said commercial break. So they didn't get him out, right? I'm just going to say not. They're going to take him out finally, and Bello will be coming in. Whew. Definitely did not, especially Red Sox fans did not, and the Red Sox did not want to see this happening. They thought for sure that Rivera had enough time pitching on Friday of last week, and unfortunately, that wasn't the case. Yeah, see, that was the, see? Yeah. No, can't be Friday. It wasn't the Mets. He didn't play the Mets on Friday because the Mets were off. They played the Phillies. They played the Mets on the 18th, on the 16th, whatever date was that. So he was playing somebody else. But how did I know? Maybe I did that game too. I don't even remember. I just remember the guy. Anyway, Bello's coming in, and the ninth batter coming up is Trump. Trump. What is his name? Trump. Imagine having that name. Trump. What'd you say? No, I said Trump. I didn't say Trump. Anyway, we'll see what happens. And of course, it's getting dark in my area, so I'm gonna have to turn my light on. I'm sure you guys can see me, but I can't see the scorecards that I'm writing here. Anyway, it's Trump. No, yeah. Trump against Bello. Bello is 2-6, ERA of 6.06, innings 65.1, 24 walks, 49 strikeouts, and a whip of 1.59. So here we go. First and second, Trump is 241 batting average. Trying to stop this now, and that ball is fouled off. 0-1. He's getting out of here. And that pitch is swung on and fouled back. It got a 2-strike count. I mean, seriously, as a fan, he got no home runs and 4 RBIs this season in 14 games. I mean, you guys want to go as far as you can go with it. And right now, you really want to go farther because if you could take over first place or the wild card, So you keep going and do the best you can. You don't want to lose like that. Not even getting a chance to win. That's ground ball, third base, scooped up, throw to first, and that is the inning. They get out of it. And you saw that 5-3. But 9 batters come to the plate. You got 4 runs on 4 hits, and you left 2 on. Going to the bottom of the first, 4-0 Baltimore, and Boston's coming up. And they'll go against Kyle Bradish. So let me put that light back on. Let me put the light on because this gets dark in my area. Not outside, in my area. All right. Oh, God. Small area also. All right. We will check some scores. Let's just make sure we know what's out there. Go all the way up. Anything started right now? Middle of the third, Twins 3, Guardians 3. Trevor Lawrence leadoff solo home run, his 8th for the Twins. Top of the fourth, Phillies 2, Dodgers 1. Alec Bones got a 2-run home run, 13th home run of the year. Second, bottom of the second, it's it's 0-0. Yankees, Pirates at Yankees. Now let's go to the game again. Get that straight out. Coming up for the Boston Red Sox will be Anthony Segala, and I've told you right about Kyle Bradish, what he's done this year. Oh boy, I almost knocked everything over. So now he's got a 4-0 lead to work with. Can he? He's got a sinker, slider, curve, and 4 seams, so he uses all. He uses all 4 pitches. First pitch is a strike call, 0-1. Two homers, 7 RBIs, 244 batting average in 26 games this season, Anthony Segala. Next pitch is swung on. That's a good ground ball to second. Over the first. And that's 1 gone. You can score that. 4-3 put out. It's going to bring up Dean Rafaela, batting .283. First pitch is a strike call. 9 homers, 43 RBIs in 96 games this season. Second pitch is going to be a ball, 1-1. Does the streak continue, or does it end tonight at 15? 1-1 count. Pitch is swung on, and that's hit to right field, going back, and going to make the catch. O'Neill makes it, and that's 2 gone. 2 quick ones out. It brings up Wilyer Abreu, batting .264. $15 homers and 50 RBIs in 98 games this season. First pitch is a ball, 1-0. Next pitch is a strike call, 1-1. Next pitch is a ground ball foul, so it's 1-2 now. One-two pitch. Here comes the pitch, and that's going to be swung on, and I think he actually missed that. Okay, so he never touched it, so that's going to be a strikeout. That's going to be the first strikeout for Bradish, and that's going to be the inning. No runs, no hits, none left. We're going to the top of the second, 4-0. Baltimore. Wow, okay. Coming up will be top of the lineup again because they took all 9. So Ward, Alonso, and Henderson coming up again. Yeah, we'll see what goes on. You never know. Is it Bello still in the game? I mean, that right there, that first inning of, silenced everybody in the crowd and, gets the pumped up the Orioles. Let a little bit of a sail out for the Boston Red Sox, but anything can happen. 4-0 you can get, come back from, especially, you're a hot streak. But to go down 4-0 is like, oh no, wind out of the sail. Taylor Ward. What did he do? He flew out his first time up. First pitch from Bello is a strike call. 98 mile per hour. I know he can hit over 100, this guy, I believe. Pitch is low for a ball. 1-1. Ooh. Hit that thing. Got a 1-1 count here. And did that hit him almost in the face? Oh my God, that pitch, he must have ducked for that, but he got hit by a pitch. Not a good thing. And you know what? I did the Met game this afternoon, and there was nobody hit by a pitch. Not at all. Oh, boy, he put his shoulder up so he could get up here. He put his head down, shoulder up. Boy, that could have been bad. Anyway, yeah, usually every game is a hit by pitch. Not this afternoon. They did it a different way, the Mets. And that's a ground ball, foul. Nice try by the ball girl. 0-1 to Alonso, who is 1 for 1 with a double and a run scored in the first, which is only the last inning. So here they go again with the hit by batter. Now 0-1 count. Okay, so he's going long relief. Oh, what was that? Alonso, what happened? Did he get hit with the pitch and swing? He doesn't feel good. That does not feel good for that big guy. He's walking around. Let's see what happened. I got to see what happened. If they don't show me, that's not right. Nope, they're not showing the replay. Incriminating evidence. They don't want to do it. Anyway, it's an 0-2 count on Pete Alonso. And it's going to be a check with the first base umpire. Said no swing. 1-2. And on deck batter is Gunnar Henderson. I really think that when Alonso was swinging, he got hit with the ball, but you can't go on base with you swung already. 1-2 count. Pitch is thrown, and that's going to be foul. That'll play down the left field line. Still 1-2. Yeah. Oh, that's inside pitch. They checked with the first base umpire. Said no swing. We got a 2-2 count. Really? When was this? Was it today? Oh my God, I ruptured it. Oh my goodness. 2-2 count, and there's a line drive caught by the shortstop, and that's going to be an out. He hit it hard, but right to the shortstop. That's one gone. It's going to bring up Gunnar Henderson, who walked and has a run scored. He walked? Did he really? He did. Why did I have a single there? What am I, knucklehead? I gave him a single. Anyway, he's 0 for 1. I mean, he's 0 in 1 count. I think that, yeah. Okay, here we go. I don't know why I did that. I have no clue. 0-1 count. Here comes the pitch, and that's going to be a ground ball right to second, over to first, second to the second baseman, over to, I keep saying that, double play. So that was a 4 to 6 to 3 double play, and that is the inning. No runs, no hits, none left on. We're going to the bottom of the second. It's 4-0 Orioles. Those double plays that can end innings like that. Coming up for Boston will be Cabreras. What? I spelled it wrong. Yoshida and Durbin. I'm doing my second game tonight. That's why. Apologize. Contreras, not Cabreras. I forgot the T. It's Contreras. Let's check the scoreboard. Let's see what's going on. Warming up is the Tigers at Cubs. Later on, 8:05, White Sox at Rangers. Get out the final. Live Twins at Guardians, 3-3, end of 3. End of 4, Dodgers 1, Phillies 2. Yankees at Pirates. Third inning, no score. Rays at Blue Jays, top of the third, 1-1. Padres nothing, Braves 1. Marlins and Astros are warming up. And there you go. Got it all going there. Damn. That is rough, man. I don't even want to. Woo. No. It's going to bring up Wilson Contreras. Batting .292. Pitches a strike call. Even the tools of ignorance can't stop damage. Next pitch is outside. 1-1. One count. And that's going to be fouled down the third base line, past the ball girl. 1-2. One-two pitch coming. I mean, it may also be that maybe Red Sox are probably, in these games like a doubleheader. It's hard to try to get up for a second game, and he's got 22 home runs, 66 RBIs in 93 games this season. A 2-2 count coming. I'm not trying to make excuses, but sometimes that's a lot of wins. Next pitch is swung on and fouled back, still 2-2. I mean, I gotta say, the Mets can't even get past 3-game winning streak this year. They get tired after one, really. They won yesterday and they lost today again. So there you go. To do what the Boston Red Sox are doing right now. And that pitch is swung on, and that's going to be hit to center field, calling off the left fielder, makes the catch. It's 2 gone. Now 1 gone, I'm sorry. Trying to make the game go faster? I don't know. Yoshida coming up, batting .268. All they need is a little spark. 4 home runs, 18 RBIs in 66 games. Any little mistake can open up a floodgate against the Orioles. That pitch is up high, ball. What are you going to do? One 0 count. Here comes the pitch. It's going to be a strike call. 1-1. It's in the back of their minds, these Boston Red Sox players, trying to do it, Let it come natural. That's a ground ball, right to second, over to first. That's 2 outs. Don't force it. Maybe if you force it, it's not going to happen. 4-3 put out. Brings up Durbin. Oh, of course, yeah. Of course it would be. Durbin, .239 average, 10 home runs and 44 RBIs. That's a strike call. And like I said, you don't want to, they definitely don't want to lose it in the first inning, So I'm sure that this game ain't going to end 4-0. So. He just threw his 20th pitch of the game, 1-1. That's another thing. You won't have to. This guy's only got 20 pitches thrown in 2 innings, so you're really going with his pitches. You need to make him work. And then, that's when you score some runs. Get him off his game a little bit. That's going to be a 2-1 count. Two one pitch, and that's outside. 3-1. That's another thing. You got to get some base runners. They haven't had a base runner yet. Three-one count. That's going to be a strike call. 3-2 we got here. Making it difficult for them. On deck batter, Jarren Duran. Pitches outside for a ball, and it's a it's a walk actually, and it's the first runner on base for Boston. Congratulations, Aroldis Chapman, 390th career save in the first game. And in the stands is Dennis Eckersley. Well, he's watching the game from wherever. That's going to be a strike, 0-1 on Duran. Great closer in his day. Hall of Fame pitcher, yeah. I believe so. 0-1 count. Here comes the pitch. That's going to be inside. Ball. 1-1. Durant is batting. No, they're not going to show me. Sorry. I'm waiting for them to show me. They didn't do it. And that pitch is a outside ball. 2-1. Got a 2-1 count here. Boston got somebody on base. Trailing 4-0, bottom of second. Here comes the pitch. That's going to be a line drive. That's going to be right to the left fielder. It makes the catch, and that retires the side. So no runs, no hits, one left. We're going to the bottom of the second. It's 4-0 Baltimore. I didn't say bottom of the second, did I? Top of the third. What am I talking about, guys? I'm sorry. Top of the third coming up for the Orioles will be O'Neill, Strand, and Beavers. Forgot all about it. Check some scores. Why not? Why don't we check some scores? Two games of warming up, getting ready to start. Twins now winning 7-3, bottom of the fourth. A Brooks Lee 2-run home run is 15th. Dodgers take the lead, top of the fifth, 3-2 of the Phillies. How'd they get their runs? If they got, I don't think anything happened with the home run. So. Yeah, Rushing hit his 11th home run for the Dodgers. No score, Pirates and Yankees, top of the fourth. And we'll get back to the game. Now, is it going to be... Is it Bello? Bello's pitching against O'Neill. O'Neill takes the strike, 0-1. He is 0 for 1. Grounded out into a fielder's choice in the first, and a run scored. 0-1 count. And that's going to be a ball, 1-1 to O'Neill. Hey, thanks for the subscribe. I appreciate it. Thank you very much. This is... Oh, there's a base hit first. Let me get the base hit in here. That's going to be right. Oh, Kadeen takes care of it. And this is the base hit right there. Hold on. Base hit for O'Neill. I got you. Hold on. That's the base hit. Oh, I thought I had one. Did I get one? Maybe it was on Twitch. Hold on. Anyway, that's the base hit. I think there's an... Yeah, there was. Okay. Thank you again, guys. Thank you for that. I appreciate it. Much love. Thank you very much for the subscribe. Here comes Strand, 0 for 1, a strikeout in the first. And a pitch from Bello is a strike, 0-2. So we got a 2-strike count. Hey, Salty, did they run the same lineup out there? I'm not sure. 0-2 count. on Strand. Pitches down low, 1-2. You know, that's got to be tough when you're a 15-game winning streak and then you have to have like a non-starter, like an opener, and the opener you have to you're really taking a chance with an opener. But that's a strikeout. Strikeout. To me, my opinion, you're taking a chance with an opener. That's a strikeout for Bello. His first. It's going to bring up Beavers, who singled and run scored. You know, my opinion is that's you're taking a chance with a starter because he's not a starter. He's not a 2-run single in the first, run scored by Dylan Beavers. He's not maybe not even a good closer, and you put him as as an opener just to get 1 or 2 innings in, which in this case was what, 1 inning. And it's 1-1 count. So you're taking a chance right there. And unfortunately, right now, it's a 4-0 chance that now the Red Sox need to, stop the bleeding. Stop the opportunities they're getting. 1-1 count, and that's going to be a call strike, 1-2. Hold on, call strike, 1-2. That was not the right one. It's been used too many times today. It's tired. 1-2 count. Here comes the pitch, and that's going to be inside. 2-2. Okay. On deck batter is Rodriguez. Thanks, Salty. I always can count on Salty, people. 2-2. Pitch is up, and it's going to be a base hit into right field, and they're going to have runners on first and second. So Baltimore is not going to let this go easy. First and second. First and second right now. Right. It's going to bring up Rodriguez, who's 1 for 1 with a double and an RBI. And that's going to be a strike swinging. So something's brewing again for the Baltimore Orioles now in the 3rd inning. There hasn't been an easy inning for Boston yet. Next pitch is a strike call, 0-2. Right now, I think Boston right now needs that good old double play or something. Here comes the 0-2 pitch, and that's going to be outside, 1-2. Now right now the Baltimore Orioles are feeling it. They do not want this slipped out and the game to slip away and to lose this series. They want to get back on their winning ways. 1-2 count, and that's going to be swung on and missed. He struck him out. He thought it was 3 outs, guys. He thought it was 3 outs. He went to the play. He was going to I'm sorry, but he's going to get one of these because you don't need to be thinking that's 3 outs when you knew that you're the pitcher, so he was walking off the mound. Look at him. He's walking off, guys. He said, wait a minute. Hold on. So anyway, he's at 30 pitches already since he's been in. There's 2 outs. Runners on first and second. And that's a strike call to Holiday, who walked his first time up. You know what I'm saying? Come on, guys. You're the one pitching on the mound. You can't remember the outs? That's embarrassing. 0-1 count. Next pitch is a ball, 1-1. He's lucky that the catcher didn't throw it back to the mound. He was walking off. He's going over there. But then he went, oh, wait a minute, timeout. Somebody said, wait a minute, got to be going back. 1-1 count. That's going to be a strike, 1-2. Now if he gets a strikeout, then you can go back to the dugout. 1-2 count. One and two. And that's going to be a call, strike 3. And he takes that strike. But that's the inning. So no runs, 2 hits and 2 left. Going to the bottom of the third, it's 4-0 Baltimore. I mean, seriously, what is on your mind when you're on don't you think that the game should be on your mind? What is he thinking? Did I leave the stove on or what? My lights, my what? What did I leave on at home? What are you thinking? I don't know. You know? I'm like, what are you doing, man? There's nowhere you need to be. You don't need to have your mind somewhere else. That's what I'm trying to say. But that happens a lot. Ziegler, oh, sorry, no. Monasterio, Narvaez, and Ziegler for the Red Sox. Crazy. Got me all crazy. I guess they didn't like me, so they took it back there. So that's all right. No biggies. I said something wrong, I guess. Giveth and taketh away. Right, Woody? Oh, I know. Still love everybody. Don't matter. I do appreciate everybody. Yeah, so right now the Red Sox just only got a walk, and I know this. I've seen this lineup work a lot of times this year because of when the Mets played them. So I know that this team is not going to sit here and have a 4-0. They're not. It ain't going to happen. So after this inning, we're going to check the poll, see what's up right now. Wait, well, look, Cowser forgot his glove. Or is he coming in again? No, Cowser was in the game, right? Or no? No. Cowser is now in the game. He's taking over for somebody. All right, we'll find out who he takes over for. Cowser is in the game now. Something might have happened to one of the Baltimore Orioles. Who knows? Yeah, of course he will. You know that. Anyway. Ow. It's going to bring up, like I said, Monasterio. He's batting .239. First pitch from Bradish is going to be a strike call. And he's got 5 home runs, 17 RBIs, and 60 games this season. Next pitch is going to be outside. 1-1. One count. Next pitch is swung on and fouled back. We got a 1-2 count right now. On Saturday, he signed a 5-year extension, Kyle Bradish, with the Orioles. They're like, you're not going anywhere, buddy. we got you. 1-2 count. That's ground ball, foul outside of third. My God, the Mets won't even give a pitcher or anybody a 5-year extension. Whew. Here comes the pitch. That's upstairs. That's a 2-2 count. On deck batter is Navarez. Here comes the pitch. That's going to be a fly ball. That's going to be into left field off the monster. And it's picked up. Oh, he's going to take it to throw to second. He's going to get him out by a mile. Oh, my God. Whoa. He played that. Well, first of all, he played that carom right off the monster and threw him dead out, Ward. Threw him out, complete out. And I don't think he should have went. You should have realized that Ward got the ball. You know, you give him a single. I mean, he actually beat him there, but he slid way off the bag, so all he had to do was tag him out. And he knew what he did wrong. And that's an out that you don't want to make. So you give him a single and thrown out. Let's get him second. Wow. You don't need to be doing that, especially now. It's early. Navarez batting 200, 3 home runs, 9 RBIs, 55 games this season. I mean, you know, you don't really need to do that. 0-1 count. Next pitch is a fly ball out of play, 0-2. Could have stayed on first, right? I mean, come on. Plenty of game left. Why do that? The ball bounced right. I mean, he's perfect. He played it perfect. He's not even from the area. He doesn't play that much there, but he knows the carom off that wall. He played it perfect. Then it's going to be a no swing, no swing. 1-2 count. It's a 1-2 count. Pitch is swung on. It's hit to center field. Center fielder says he got it. He can't find it. Oh, he got it. Okay. Cowser, who just came in the game, catches that. I thought for sure he said I can't find it, but then he got it. 2 outs. It's going to bring up Sigler, and he is 0 for 1 with a ground out. Here comes the pitch. That's going to be ball. 1-0. The next pitch by Bradish will be his 40th in the game, and that's perfect because it's only the bottom of the third, so he's actually pitching pretty good there, pitching-wise, keeping his pitch count down. Next pitch is going to be, we got a strike swinging, 1-1. Now I'm starting to get you know what I'm starting to get, guys, the bad. You know, I didn't get it all day with the Mets. Now I'm getting it now tonight. Here we go. So I'm going to be way behind this. Now I'm going to be way behind. I can't have that. I don't know why they do it, but they do it. All right, I see 2-2 count on the 3D screen. And he strikes out, and they complete the play at first. So that is the inning, right? All right, so no runs, 1 hit, none left. Going to the top of the fourth. It's 4-0 Baltimore. And coming up for Baltimore will be Tromp, Ward, and Alonso. And let's check the poll right now to see what people are saying who will win this game. Or, I mean, will the streak continue? So right now we got we got 13 votes, which I appreciate that very much. Yes, 69%, and no, 31%. So right now, the 31% are winning because it's 4-0 Baltimore. But we'll check it again at the top of the eighth, see what happens. See what changes can happen. So while we got some time, no, we won't. Well, we could have. Oh, no, we don't. We don't want that. Get up. That was a mistake by me. I hit the wrong button, and I don't need that to be monetized. I don't need that. I got in trouble. Almost got in trouble for that last time. All right, here we go. Oh, my God. Very sensitive stuff. Middle of the first, White Sox at Rangers, no score. Middle of the first, Tigers at Cubs, no score. Giants, well, we can tell you the score. Royals beat the Giants 5-4. Cardinals beat the Angels 1-0. Twins 7, Guardians 4. Brooks Lee, like I said, hit a 2-run home run, is 15. The Dodgers and Phillies are tied up at 3. Brian Dela Cruz, solo home run. I'm not sure if that's his first major league or not for the Phillies, but that was a home run. Pirates at Yankees, bottom of the fifth. No score. And the Rays and Blue Jays tied at 1, bottom of the fourth. All right, so we're good. First pitch to Trump, who is 0 for 1, is a ball. He ground out it in the first. Chadwick. Bello pitching another inning. His third. And that's going to be a ball, 2-0. I mean, he's really doing his job because, well, actually, he came in on bottom of the first, actually, last out of the first inning. And that pitch is a ball, 3-0. Next pitch is going to be a strike call, 3-1. Three-one pitch, swung on, and that is fouled out of play. We got a 3-2 count right now. Again with this. Yeah, sometimes this thing needs to be rebooted. On deck, Taylor Ward. 3-2 count. That was his 40th pitch thrown, Bello. I just got to get this warmed up here. 3-2 pitch. Coming up. Fouled off, still 3-2. Here comes 3-2 pitch. Swinging foul again, still 3-2. This is going to be the ninth. There's 8 pitch. There's 8 pitches in the sequence. This will be the 9th pitch to him. Trust me, it's going to come. It's just, I'm telling you. I guess at nighttime it gets overclogged in the system. Pitch is swung on and missed. He struck him out. Another strikeout. One gone. It's going to bring up Ward 0 for 1 with the hit by pitch. First pitch is swung on and fouled back. 0-1. On 1 pitch. That's going to be a strike. 0-2. Next pitch is a base hit past the second baseman. First hit for Ward. It's going to bring up Pete Alonso. 1 for 2 with a double and a run scored. The Baltimore's got their hitting shoes on the second game here. First pitch to Alonso is a foul ball. 0-1. Come on, this thing is doing a jumping jack flash over here. Every time it stops, the 3D gets further away from me. Oh. Yeah, second pitch is going to be swung on and missed. 0-2. Oh. Next pitch is upstairs for a ball. 1-2. Is it raining outside? No. Okay. Who knows anymore in this weather? 1-2 count. It's low. He's got a 2-2 count. He's always fussing with his on-deck batter is Gunnar Henderson. He always fusses with his gloves, batting gloves. He keeps taking and tightening, taking and tightening. I never noticed that as a Met, as he been a Met. It was a new ritual. 2-2 count, and I'm getting not getting a full. Pitch is inside 3-2. Wow. 3-2 pitch coming. And that's going to be a strike, and they throw to second, and it's going to be a walk. Well, it should have been a strike, but they called it. I don't know what they just called. Hold on. They're going to challenge that. It looked like a strike to me, guys. Let's see. We're going to do a challenge first. No, actually, second challenge for Boston. Wait, Boston's only got 1 challenge left? That's a strike. So that should be not a walk. Should be a strike to Pete Alonso, and I think I'm confused. Why did he get second base? Oh, that's right, he stole. They can't assume it would be a walk, I guess. I don't know, who knows. Or strikeout. So it's out. So Pete Alonso struck out. I'm just trying to figure out what's going on here. They won this challenge. They still got their 1 left. And here comes Gunnar Henderson, 0 for 1. And pitch is swung on and missed. Henderson is got a walk and hit into a double play, I believe, right? Yeah. Next pitch is going to be a swinging foul, so it's 0-2. That was a weird one. It really is. Got a 0-2 count here. Here comes the pitch, and that's going to, oh, don't tell me. Hit him. Hit by pitch. Yep. That's their first hit by pitch, right? Yeah. Both teams got a hit by pitch. Hold on. Alonso struck out. And hit by pitch, and Tyler O'Neill's coming up. Right. Oh, wait, he's out. Is it Cowser? Okay, so Cowser took over for Tyler O'Neill. I wonder what happened there. So Cowser's in the game. Batting .208, 8 homers, 27 RBIs. First and second, 2 outs. Score is already 4-0 Baltimore, yeah. Bello pitching 55 pitches since he came in the game. Come on, I gotta get a new stream because this is terrible. Pitches foul back. Wait, popped up. He says it might be playable. Back. Nope, in the stands. And it's 0-1. On 1 count. So far, every inning, the Baltimore Orioles has men on base. Not making this easy for Boston at all. On deck is Christian and Carcino Strand. Runners, first and second, a 3-1 count coming up. Ow. And that's going to be a walk. The bases are loaded. I'm walking here. Bases are loaded. Not a good thing. Strand struck out twice already today. 0-2. 0 for 2 today. Bellows just threw his 60 pitch since the first inning when he just threw 3 to get the last out of that inning. So, big right here. Big right here. But of course we play fair, so we got to do that too. First pitch from Bello is a strike call. This right here could be the game, really, guys. Bases loaded. 4-0, top of the 4th. This could change the game, or in both ways, really. For the Baltimore Orioles or for the Boston. Here goes a fly ball that's going to hit right to center fielder, and that's going to be the inning right there. So that could be a momentum changer right there. Getting out of this inning. No. What? I didn't mean to do that. Get out of here with that. Anyway. It's been a long day. I'm tired a little bit. Let me see. Hold on. All right, so no runs, 1 hit, and bases left loaded. We're going to the bottom of the 4th. I'm sorry. I keep thinking we're going to bottom of the 4th. 4-0. Baltimore, and coming up for Boston, Rafaela, Abreu, and Contreras. Yep. This could be a difference right now. Could give them some momentum. Getting out of a jam like that without a run scored. I might have to go to a different stream because this thing is outrageous. I mean, it's trying to keep it up. It's trying to catch up to it, but keeps falling back. And when you fall back like that, it makes me look like, what? Don't you know the 3D's ahead of you? Yeah, I know that, but I don't want it to be too far ahead of me. So we'll see what happens on this. Maybe it's the high diff. I don't know. Maybe it's the... Oh, I don't got nothing on this one now. That's great. That's beautiful, Bill. What happened? Okay, now I got nothing. What is going on? My TV set. Oh my God. Okay, I want to go by the. But for right now, I got to go by the 3D. I think Rafaela is up. I'm not sure if he took a strike there. It's 0-1. Is that what it looks like there? 0-1. I can't even move my TV. Oh my God, man. What is going on with this? Second pitch, it's actually now it's 2-1. That quick on that 3D, you saw that. You can see it right there. I didn't do it. Rafaela is 0 for 1 with a fly out. 2-1 count. Fouled off is 2-2, I believe. I don't know if it's a foul because I can't tell. They don't show that. I apologize about that, but don't know what's going on with this. Trying to get the game back. Should have stayed. That's a ground ball. Shortstop over the first, and that is an out, I believe. Yep. Score that 4-3. No, sorry, 6-3. I'm sorry. Trying to do it off the thing is like, 3D is tough. Anyway, I think I'm back. But Abreu, 0 for 1. Yep, I'm back. Abreu is 0 for 1. He struck out his first time up, and he takes a ball 1-0. Next pitch is swung on and missed, 1-1. That was Brandish's 50th pitch thrown, bottom of the fourth. He's actually pitching a real good game for Baltimore, which they really needed. Next pitch is a strike call, 1-2. Remember, Boston only has one challenge left. Baltimore has both. Here comes the pitch. Oh, he swings at a pitch in the dirt, and they're going to complete the play at first. And that is a strikeout. Another strikeout. Let me see how many Brandish got. 1, 2. That's his third strikeout. Okay. That's going to bring up Wilma Contreras. Wilma. I said, did I just say Wilma? 0 for 1. Wilson Contreras. Flew out his first time up. That's a strike, 0-1. Next pitch is swung on. That's going to go past the center field. That's going to go down for a double, a ground rule double by Wilson Contreras. First hit of the game for the Red Sox. And who's the guy that you want to do it? Wilson Contreras. Split the gap right into the bullpen of the Red Sox. And he's getting everybody going like, come on, let's go. Wake up. Yoshida's up 0 for 1. Grounded out his first time up. There's another pitch. It swung on and base hit up the middle. I think they're going to send him. They're sending Contreras. He's going to score on a single. It's now 4 to 1. Just like that. Boston scores to make it 4 to 1. I told you, I think that, I said that getting out of that inning with the bases loaded is a momentum swing. And there it is. It just took Contreras to make everybody go. It's now 4 to 1. They got Durbin up. And Durbin walked his first time up. It said no swing. So it's 1 0. Now the fans are going up and down. They're really, you can see it. There's more life in the building, stadium. Next pitch is swung on, and that's going to be fouled back. 1-1. Red Sox Nation is up. They woke up, guys. I'm sure that Salty is woken up too. And whoever else is watching on my channel, I don't know if I only see Salty up here and Foxy, so everybody else doesn't want to say anything. It's okay. Anyway, it's 1-1 count, and that's a ground ball foul, so it's 1-2, guys. I don't think Yoshida's going to steal. I don't know, then I'm just saying. So 1-2 count. I'm serious. People just got up off they're standing up right now, guys. They know this is a big thing in history, and they're there for it, if they can do it. 1-2 pitch, and that's a ground ball. Slowly hit the check. Gunner gets it, and he gets him out, and that is the inning. Score that 6-3, but the Red Sox get one, leave one. Going to the top of the 5th, it's 4-1 Baltimore. So make that a 6-3 put out. You get one run on 2 hits, and they left one on. There you go. Top of the 5th coming up. It's going to be Beavers, Rodriguez, and Holiday for Baltimore. Is Bello going to pitch? Don't know. My man Salty says he's got a rubber arm, so who knows how long he'll go. Oh, you got to get the runs. You got to get, if you can't get them all in one shot, do what you're doing right there. Let's check the scoreboard. Rangers and White Sox. 1-1. See what's going on with the home runs. If there's anyone there. Rangers home run by Cawley, his first. I don't know if that's a rookie or not, guys. Tigers and Cubs, 1-1. Spencer Torkelson hit a solo home run, his 19th for the Tigers. And for the Cubs, a home run by Suzuki, his 17th. That's 1-1 at the bottom of the 2nd. And we'll come back because we're back to the game right now. And first pitch from exactly Bello. Beavers is 2 for 2. 2 singles, a run scored, and 2 RBIs, and that was a ball 1-0 pitch from Bello. That swung on and missed, 1-1. Yeah, that definitely generated a life to this fan base. There's a lot more action in the stands now. 1-1 is a pitch outside, 2-1. Now, of course, it's Bello's job to get right back into the dugout. Keep that momentum. 2-1 count is popped up into left field, playable. It's an out. It's an out. Again, there we go. That's an out. Of course, somehow, for some reason, my Bluetooth takes over my phone, and I'm going nuts when it does that. There you go. Ay, ay, ay. All right, we got 1 out. Rodriguez. First pitch is a strike. 1 for 2. RBI double in the first. And a strike was the call, right? Yeah. 0-1. Next pitch is going to be inside corner as a ball, actually. 1-1. One pound as a base hit up past the second baseman. That's a base hit going by Rodriguez. That's his second hit of the game. It's going to bring up Holiday. Jackson Holiday. He is 0 for 1 with a walk and a strikeout. Next pitch is swung on, and that's fouled back. 0-1. Next pitch is ground ball. This could be a double play. Right over to second, back to first. Oh, he's going to... Oh, wow. Well, they called him out. I don't know. Thought Holiday beat that, but that doesn't look... They're going to check it. They're going to roll it. So it's a double play. And that ends the inning. You could score that a 4 to 6 to 3 double play. No runs, 1 hit, and none left. Going to the bottom of the 5th, it's 4-1. You almost can see this game changing for some reason. I don't know why, but to me, it seems like it's starting to change. Anyway, coming up will be Duran. No, did it? Yeah, Duran, Monastero, and Navarez against Kyle Bradish. Let's see. Twins against the Guardians. It's 7-4 in the bottom of the 6th. Twins. Dodgers now lead bottom of the 7th, 5-3 over the Phillies. Max Muncy again, like yesterday, hits a 2-run home run. His 20th this time. I think he won the game yesterday with a 2-run home run. Anyway, top of the 7th, there is no score at Yankees Stadium with the Pirates. The Rays, top of the 6th, 2-1 over the Blue Jays. Bottom of the 5th, Padres, nothing. Braves, 1. Marlins, nothing. Astros, 1. Bottom of the 2nd. And that's everything right there. So it should be Kyle Bradish against Duran, who is 0 for 1. 0 for, no, 0 for, yeah, only one time up. Yeah, 0 for 1. Okay. Half moon, it looks like out there, or something. Something like a half moon. Bradish is going to throw his 60th pitch right now to start the bottom of the 5th. Should be around for 2 more innings if he can. If they don't get to him, of course. And that's a ball, 1-0. Duran lined out in the second. Anyway, 1-0 count, and that's going to be a ball, 2-0. Two-0 count, and that's going to be a strike call, 2-1. Two-one pitch. That's going to be fouled out of play. 2-2 we got now. Two count. Here comes the pitch. It's going to be fouled out of play. Still 2-2. Two pitch. Low. We got a 3-2. Three and two coming. Here comes the pitch, and that's going to be a ground ball right to second, over to first. One gone. 4-3 put out. It's going to bring up Monastero, who singled his last time up. 1 for 1. But then he was thrown out, trying to stretch it into a double. Got to remember that too. Here comes the pitch, and that's going to be a strike call. 0-1. Next pitch is going to be swung on. That's going to be hitting a green monster. Bounced off again. He's going to try it again. I hope not. He better stay right there. He better stay right there because he picked it off again. Ward picked it off, and he's laughing because he said he pointed at him like, "Yo, you got me this time. You're not getting me this time." I swear, same thing happened. He bounced it off the wall right to Ward, and he was going to think about going to second, and he said, "Put the brakes on, baby," because he played that perfectly off that key. You know? Wow, look at that throw right to second base. He would have been dead duck again. This time he said, "Nope." So we got a man on second, and Narvaez is 0 for 1 with a fly out, and he's got an 0-1 count, swinging strike. That is crazy. If that would have happened again, oh man, I would think the manager would have went nuts. 0-1 to Navarez. Next pitch is swung on and missed. 0-2. Oh and 2 count. Here comes the pitch, and that's going to be outside. 1-2. On deck is Anthony Ziegler. There's 1 out, 1-2, and a runner on first. Bottom of the 5th, 4-1 Baltimore. Pitch is outside, 2-2. You got to give them a little bit of a rally, the Boston. Plenty of time in this game, and it's only a 3-run game. Pitch is swung on and fouled off. Still 2-2. Oh. What do you guys think? You think this guy who's the interim should be get a contract for Boston for what he's done? If the streak ends today, I think I still would do it. And that pitch is outside, or he did strike out. He walked past, and then he said, "Wait, you gonna call a strike?" He struck. Then the umpire said, "Yeah, you struck out." That was the funniest thing because he was walking like he was striking out anyway, but the umpire never said it. Then he came back and goes, "No, you struck out." Weird. Today's been a weird umpire day on both games. Anyway, here comes Anthony Ziegler. He's 0 for 2, ground out and a strikeout. So, in my opinion, the guys got them where they are, and if they don't go any further, with this streak, I would definitely, unless you got somebody in your mind already that you're going to have as a manager. So it's 0-1 count. Runner on first. Here comes the pitch. Up high. 1-1. I don't see the Red Sox. I thought maybe the Red Sox would try to steal, but he hasn't tried at all. They're not even worried about him. They're not even throwing over the first. So he probably has no speed. I don't know. Evidently, because he got thrown out at second and almost got there. Could have been thrown out again if he would have tried. So 1-2 count. On deck batter is Rafaela. One and two. Here comes the pitch, and that's going to be a ground ball right to second, over the first, and that'll retire the side. So score that a 4-3 put out, and no runs, 1 hit and 1 left. Going to the 6th inning. It's 4-1 Baltimore. Coming up for Baltimore in the 6th will be Trump, Ward, and Alonso. And I'm not sure if Bello's going to be in there or not because he's been pitching since the 1st inning. And he has 71 pitches, so we'll see. I mean, if you keep it close, the Red Sox keeping it close. As long as they don't get scored on, they still got an opportunity here. But like I said, the Orioles are not going to just let that happen. So they got to work on this. So we'll see. We'll see how it turns out. Oh, boy. And don't forget, tomorrow there'll be no Met game, but there'll be a game that I'll be doing right after this. I'll be doing my little spinny spin and see what game comes up tomorrow. And that's how I got this game. I wasn't planning on this game, but because that there was a rain out, I put these games in there, and this actually became the game. So. And just to prove that I am not, I don't lie, I'll give you this very shortly. You'll see it. Where is it? There it is. See it? That was the end results. So I guess somebody wanted me to do this game. Anyway, in the bullpen is Giovanna Moran, and Trump is 0 for 2 with an 0-1 count right now for the Red Sox. So he's warming up. And that pitch is up high, 1-1. A ground out and a strikeout for Chadwick Trump. One count. Ground ball. Right to short and thrown out. That's one gone. 4-3 put out. Going to bring up Taylor Ward, 1 for 2, and hit 1 for 2 with a single and hit by pitch, and run scored. Right? Should be. Moving up that all-time leaderboard, he's got 390 now. Billy Wagner, and I didn't see the other one. Pitches low. That was Chapman moving up the board. And that's 1-0. Next pitch is up high. 2-0. Hit by pitch, single, and stolen base, Taylor Ward tonight. Two-0 count. That pitch is swung on. That's going to go. Ooh, whoa, look out. That nearly took out the ball, girl. That's 2-1. Here we go. Every game, I get these solicitors trying to get through. They're on every single video. You'll hear this. These people trying to get through on me. Even at this time of night, 1 minute to 9 Eastern. Ground ball to third. He picks it up, and he throws him out of first. Score that a 5-3 put out. It's going to be a Pete Alonso, who is 1 for 3 with a double and a run scored. So Bello has done the job. I think he's still in there. Yeah, he's got 78 pitches. This is probably his last batter, most definitely, either way. And that ball is fouled off down the third base line, 0-1. So he's doing his job. They haven't scored since the 4th inning, since Rivera gave up the runs, and he came in with 1 out left in the first. And he's been doing a great job for what you need so that the game stays game's close. 0-2. So 0-2 on Pete Alonso. Next pitch is swung on and fouled down the third base line. Still 0-2. So, yeah, I mean, he's almost pitching like a regular starter. 81 pitches. And I know my man Salty told me that kid can go for a while. So, there you go. So everything that the Boston Red Sox wanted to do with this pitcher, he's done it. And that's a ball, 1-2. You can't ask for more. He had 5 innings pitched, 4 hits, 1 walk, and 5 strikeouts right now. The pitch is low, 2-2. On deck batter is Gunnar Henderson. And again, this is another momentum change if he does what he does here. Helps the team out. That's low, 3-2 now. Like I said, this might be his last batter either way, so he's just trying to get him through this sixth. Here comes the pitch, and that's going to be a ground ball right to short, over to first, and that's the inning. So give a great job by Bello. Score that 5-3. Right, 5-3? I forgot what it was now. Right. Make sure. I'm sure the 3D will tell me. Why did I miss that up? I thought it was Anyway. Probably didn't tell me. No runs, no hits, none left. We are going to the bottom of the 6th, 4-1 Baltimore. So, coming up for the Red Sox will be Rafaela, Abreu, and Contreras. Is it Kyle Bradish? Probably, I don't know. We'll see. But I'll tell you right now, Bello did what he had to do. And like I said, they haven't scored since the first inning. Give the opportunity for Red Sox to come back in this game. See something here. White Sox at Rangers 1-1. That's in the top of the 4th. Cam Corley's first career home run for the Rangers, Texas Rangers. Tigers at Cubs 1-1. Cardinals. Oh, I'm sorry, that was the final. Twins 7, Guardians 4. End of 7th. And we're getting back to the game. And it's going to still be Bradish. 78 pitches thrown. First pitch to Rafaela is a ball. Rafaela is 0 for 2. Fly out and ground out. Next pitch is a fly ball. That's going to be hit right to the right fielder. Makes the catch. That's 1 gone. It's going to bring up Willer Abreu. He is 0 for 2 with 2 strikeouts. Yeah, he definitely did, man. You needed that. It's just that right now that's a foul, 0-1. The Red Sox are just hitless. I mean, they only got what? What do they got? It's the Red Sox right here. Let me see. Well, they got 4 hits, I think, right? 4 hits. Got the 1 run, but that's it. Bradish is pitching great for them, Baltimore. They need that. 82 pitches, 1-1 count. May go another inning. Or at least go to the 7th and start it, probably, if they get through this. 1-1 count. It's going to be a ground ball foul. There's 1-2 right now. So it was Billy Wagner at 422 and John Franco at 424. 8-7. That's his next goal to go up the saves ladder. That's 2-2 count for Chapman, of course. And they're talking to Dennis Eckersley, one of their 390 career saves. He's 9th all time, and he played for Boston. I don't know how many years, but he did. I know that. 2-2 count, and that's outside. 3-2. Three-two pitch coming up. And that's going to be swung on and fouled off. Still 3-2. I think he got it off himself. He's jumping around. He's not feeling too good right there. Yep. Those tickle, I mean. What's that, Papelbon? Looks like him. They got another closer there. Sitting in somewhere. 3-2 pitch. And that's going to be a fly ball. It's going to go right to. He's going to. Oh wow. Okay, he made the sliding grab. That's going to be 2 outs. In left field, that was. Hall of Fame class in 2004, Dennis Eckersley. Still looks the same to me. It's just that he's got gray hair and gray beard instead of the black. Oh, it hits him in the elbow. There goes a hit by pitch again. Making up for the ones I didn't get this afternoon. That's the 3rd hit by pitch. 1 by. Maybe I'm crazy. 1 by Orioles, and I thought it was 3, but I guess it's 2. No, 3. 2 by the Red Sox and 1 by the Orioles. Okay, there you go. And it's going to be Yoshida, who's 1 for 2. He got that only RBI for the Red Sox. That was in the 4th. Pitch is swung on. That's going to be a ground ball right to second. Throw to first, and that retires the side. Score that 4-3 put out. No runs, no hits. 1 left. Hold on. Top of the 7. Really? Get out. Top of the 7th coming up. Wow, okay. Still 4-1 Baltimore. Coming up for Baltimore in the 7th will be Henderson, Cowser, and Strand. I think Bello is done. There you go. Let's check the scoreboard. Did I do it before? I don't even remember. I think I did. Get to the nitty-gritty games now. Dodgers have just blown up the game 9-3 in the top of the 8th. And look what the Mets got to look forward to. They get a day off, and then they got to play those Dodgers 3 games in Citi Field. I don't look forward to that at all. Home run by Rushing, I told you. Muncy is 20th. Told you that also. So they just basically scoring runs without home runs now. 9-3, middle of the 8th. I think the Dodgers could win that series. I think it's a rubber game. I have to check. Finally, the Yankees, at the Yankee Stadium, the Yankees got 2 runs at the middle of the 8th. There's finally runs scored in that game. Yankees trying to avoid this doubleheader sweep. The Rays 4, Jays 1, bottom of the 7th. Not a good score for either the Orioles or the Orioles or the Red Sox, having the Rays winning. Giovanna Moran, 2-2 record, 2.61 innings, 41.1, 18 walks, 46 strikeouts, and a 0.94 ERA is in the game for the Baltimore Orioles. It's going to be, Boston Red Sox, the 3rd pitcher of the game. And it's going to be Gunnar Henderson, who's 0 for 1. He double play, 0 for 1 with double play, hit by pitch, and run scored, and a walk, of course. So Moran, and that pitch was a ball, 1-1. Next pitch is swung on, and that ball is hit to center, and he can't catch that. It's going to go all the way to the wall, and that could be a triple. There he goes. He's going for 3. A triple by Henderson. Looked like it was the first pitch, or maybe not. Could have been the second. And that was it. I knew right away once he got that past that in that corner over there, that whatever it's called, he hit a triple right there. And there goes a triple. So right off the bat, you think, wow, Bello did a great job. And all of a sudden, you got Moran, and here comes Cowser, who Cowser is. Did he get the walk? Cowser walked his first time up, coming in the game. 0-1 count. You don't need runs to be scored now, but there's a man on third with no outs, top of the 7th. Basically, what the Baltimore Orioles are trying to do is get back that run that they gave up, and it's a strike call, 0-2. 0-2 count. Here comes the pitch, and that's going to be a foul ball out of play. Still 0-2. You see, you always gotta think, and it's any team. Your your pitcher might come in, have a great game one day, maybe 2 days, and then all of a sudden he comes in again, and then it doesn't happen. He's just not the right guy for this game. But right now, he's in a situation where 0-2 count, and there's a fouled out of play. Still 0-2. You know, I mean, the guy, like I said, Bello pitched a great game, as far as he can go. And now Moran's supposed to, do the same, but unfortunately, triple. 0-2 count, and that's going to be, well, I don't know what he's trying to do. It's 1-2. I would have been, why were you going to throw to third, and why was he off a third? That is one thing you don't mean to be doing, get caught off a third base. Anyway, no throw. 1-2 count. I got to do it because Baltimore is on a verge here. And that's going to be a ball. 2-2. We play fair here. Like I said, I have no horse in this race. On deck batter, it will be, who's that? Strand? Oh, it's a Strand. Okay, I got you. I figured it out. Next pitch is he let it go by in a wild pitch, and the run's going to score on a wild pitch. One thing you don't want to do, it wasn't a pass ball, that was a wild pitch. Pitcher threw it in the dirt away from the catcher. Yep, that's what he did. Wild pitch. And in the bullpen is Greg Weiser for the Baltimore Orioles, Boston Red Sox right-handed pitcher. It's now 5-1. And they didn't want that to happen, but it did. And the ball gets away again, but there's nobody on base. It's going to be a walk. Oh boy, this is falling apart with this right here. This guy, this pitcher comes in and then he just, oh boy, triple and a walk and a run and a score on a wild pitch. What's going on? Where's the umpire going? Does he know where he's supposed to still be in the, it's still, oh, he's looking for baseballs because he has no more. I'm like, where's he going, guys? He's like, I'm not going to call the rest of this game. I'm sorry, I'm out of here. Strand is coming up. 0 for 3. Runner on first. There is no outs. Top of the 7th. Baltimore gets that run back. It's 5-1 now. Strikeout, 2 strikeouts and a line out tonight for Strand. Could this be the backbreaker this inning? He's going to be in a bunting situation. He bunts it out front. The pitcher let it go by, and okay. Nice play. I don't know what was that. He's lucky that the catcher, because he was going for the ball, and then he decided to, unless the catcher told him to get out of the way. We can't tell because I ain't got, I don't see that. But score that, a 2-3 put out, runner goes to second. Dylan Beavers, 2 for 3, 2 singles, a run scored, and 2 RBIs. 1 out, runner on second. Here comes the pitch. That's going to be a strike call. 0-1. Yanner Cano in the bullpen. I believe that's for the Baltimore Orioles. And the pitch is a low. It's 1-1. Sometimes, you just got to go what you got to go with. And unfortunately, they thought maybe Moran could keep it close. And so far, he's let up a run and he got a man on second. A strike call, 1-2. You want to stop it now. And in the bullpen for them is Ryan Watson. So now Ryan Watson, the right-handed pitcher, is up. And the other one sat down for the Boston Red Sox. So they don't know who they want to bring in. And that pitch was a fake, and we do it all again. One and 2 count. Here comes the pitch, and that's gonna be low. 2-2. And I think the Boston Red Sox fans just went right back into the way they were before they got that run. They're right back in that zone, that, oh boy, may not happen ever again. 2-2 count. Here comes the pitch. And that's going to be a ground ball right to first. He flips it over oh! Did he get there on time? Yes, he did. Okay. I didn't know about that. I thought maybe Contreras could have got him out himself, but he pitches over to the pitcher. And the pitcher and him just got there. And, a tie doesn't no longer go to the runner anymore, I guess. Let's see what happened. Contreras, okay, he just beat him. Okay, so 1 out, 2 outs that score that a 3-1 put out. Runner goes to third. It's going to be Jonathan Rodriguez, who's 2 for 3, RBI double and a single today. First pitch to him is a ball. Boston trying not to let the next run score. Trying to get out of this inning with just a 1-run scoring. Here comes the pitch. It's going to be low. And he almost threw that away. He almost got a wild pitch on that, but nice play by the catcher to dig it up. to scoop it. Two and 0 count. And that's an outside 3 and 0. Wow. On deck batter is Jackson Holiday. Boston only has one challenge left, so it's pretty hard. They don't want to use it, I guess. 3 and 0 count. And that's going to be a strike call, 3 and 1. And Baltimore has both their challenges left. Trying to end this now with just the 1-run scoring. Here comes the pitcher. That's a swinging strike, 3 and 2. Nobody has left that game. And why not? Could be a very special game. You could say that you were here that night. You know, here comes the 3-2 pitch, and that's going to be swung on and miss. He struck him out, but get the strikeout. But the Baltimore Orioles get one back, and it's now 5-1 going to the bottom of the 7th. So it was 1 run on 1 hit and 1 left on. Wait, hold on. 1 run, 1 hit, 1 left on. Okay. And that was a strikeout. All right, we're going to the bottom of the 7th. 5-1 Baltimore. And we're going to take a 7th inning stretch break. Woo! And of course, I got to play it 3 times because it's slow. It's not that long. No, that's not it. No, no, no. Oh God, I'm going to get in trouble. That was the daily double. Jeopardy. I'll get in trouble for that stuff. All right, we got 1. Everybody stretch it out. 7th inning stretch. Got to find a better version of it. Longer, actually. I don't know why it didn't come longer. All right. My 2nd inning stretch of the day. Yay! Coming up for the Red Sox. Durbin, Duran, and Monastero. Definitely a new pitch, I think. I don't think Kyle Bradish. Who knows? You never know. Guys pitching lights out here. Still can do it. I mean, it's 3 more at bats. Baseball is a strange game. One little mistake can change a game. So Yennier Cano is coming in. Yennier Cano, the 2nd pitcher tonight for the Baltimore Orioles. So here we go. Got that pitcher out, and I'm sure it's a big relief to get him out. And that pitcher swung on and fouled off, so I don't want to drop it. Yennier Cano, 1 and 2, ERA at 2.48, innings 32.2, 8 walks, 28 strikeouts, a 1.07 ERA. I mean, not ERA. What is that? Not ERA. I'm sorry. Anyway, that's who's up? Durbin. 0 for 1 with a walk in the 2nd. He's got 1-1 count right now. It seems like the fans are just, I can't hear them, but they need to get up if they want this to happen. There's a line drive. Second base, Gunnar gets it. And, oh, he stretched. Look at that. Alonso stretches and makes the play. 1 gone. Score that 4-3. Alonso with the stretch. Gunnar. That was pretty close. But they made a great play on that. And okay, so Duran is 0 for 2. First pitch is a ball. 0 for 2. Line out and ground out. That's 1-1. I just think that the Red Sox fans should be, on their, cheering for them. I see some people, but not everybody. It's like when they get a base runner, then they start doing it. But you got to get, got to get up there, and that's swung on and fouled off, so it's 1-2. It's maybe, I don't know. I think Wilson Contreras gave a little kid a bat because they keep showing the kid with the bat with his father. The father's got an LA Dodger hat and shirt, but Contreras gave that little kid. Now they're taking a picture with it, the father and the kid. Pretty cool. So there you go. Pretty nice gesture. Anyway, that's a ground ball. That's going to be right to Keith. 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 Oh, my God. Flashbacks. Sorry, Woody. Anyway, that's a quick inning. That was a ground ball to Pete Alonso. Over to Cano. Oh, it's 2 outs, actually. My bad. So 3-1 put out. And here goes Monasterio, who's 2 for 2 with 2 singles. He was thrown out trying to stretch one, and then the second one he said, nope, I ain't trying to stretch that. But they both hit off the monster, and Ward made 2 good plays off the monster. He would have got him out in the second time, so 2 for 2, and 1-0 count. Ground ball, bobble, but they still can get him, and they do get him. A bobble at third, but the throws to first, and that retires the side, so that's a 5-3 put out. That was a no-run, no-hit, no left. We're going to the 8th inning with the score of 5-1 Baltimore. Coming up in the 8th inning for Baltimore will be Holiday, Trump, and Ward. Now let's check the scoreboard. Wait, did I say bottom? Oh, to 8th? We're up there already? Okay, we're going to check the poll, right? Did we do? Wow, we're getting there. Okay, we'll check the poll again, see what happens. Is there any change to the poll? Any new poll? Let's see. Don't think so, but let's see. Nah, it's got 14 votes, so I think it's the same. I think 71% said yes, and 29% said no. So right now, the 29% still winning. There is only one more chance, and that's at the end of the game, of course, to see what happens. And we're going to be right there in 2 more innings. So there we go. Let's check the scoreboard again. There might be some finals. Oh, hold on. White Sox 3, Rangers 2, middle of the 5th. Tigers jump up bottom of the 5th, 4-1 over the Cubs. High-Hun Lee's 3-run home run in 5th of the year. What am I talking about? Twins 10, Guardians 5, bottom of the 8th. Dodgers 9, Phillies 4, top of the 9th. Look at that. Look at that. Max Muncy passes Ron Cey on the Dodgers home run list. What does that mean? 20th? I guess he's 20th in home runs for the Dodgers. Anyway, Let's get back to the game. They're still showing that kid. Holiday's 0 for 2. Pitches a strike called, 0 1. And that's a strike also, 0 2. Who is pitching? Watson. My dear Watson is pitching. 1-0 record, 4.53 ERA, 19 walks, 42 strikeouts, and a whip of 1.30. Watson, my dear Watson, is pitching. That's a ground ball, base hit by Holiday. First hit by Holiday. That's going to bring up Trump, 0 for 3, 2 ground outs and a strikeout. And that's a ball. I just don't understand the Red Sox fans. They're just sitting there. You don't give them any kind of cheer or nothing. I don't know. I seen it when he hit the ball and got the base hit to get the run and all that. But other than that, that's going to be a fly ball out. Running back to first. 1 out. Cheering is a lot, you know. Cheering makes your team go. Momentum, everything. Tyler Ward is 1 for 3. A single, a hit by bat. Hit by pitch, hit by bat. Imagine that. You got hit by a bat, hit by pitch. Next pitch is swung on. Actually, a strike call, 0 1. I'm swinging. Everybody's swinging with me. 0 1. A 1 count, and that's going to be a ball, 1 1. Boston won the first game to make it a 15-game winning streak to tie a record. And if they won the 16th game, they would have the new record. And they're in the verge of not getting that because it's 5-1 in the top of the 8th. A 1-2 count. And a runner on first. And 1 out. Pitch is swung on, and that ball is hit right to the left fielder. 2 outs. Looked like off the bat it might go, but it died unless he hit at the end of the bat. 2 outs, and it comes to Pete Alonso coming up, and Pete is 1 for 4 with a double and run scored. And Pete is dangerous anytime up, so he could put a big damper in this game, and he fouls it back, or in this what you want to call a special day, I guess you want to call it, a special night if they do it in history. 0-1 count, foul back. Next pitch is 0-2. A little bit. I told you, a little bit outside. Pete would have jacked. He would have swung at that pitch. I've seen him do it so many times with the Met, and most of the time, that ball goes bye-bye. But it's a 0-2 count. There's 2 outs. Top of the 8th. Runner on first. Pitches low for a ball. 1-2. Cute kid too. 1 and 2. It keeps showing him 1 and 2. Foul back. I'm sure that was William Wilson Contreras. Wait a minute. Which one is that again? William Contreras, I believe. Unfortunately, in their 15-game winning streak, they've been getting runs 5.9 a game, and right now it's only 1 run. Now ground ball, right to short, throw to first, and that is the inning. Score that 6-3 put out. No runs, 1 hit, 1 left. We are going to the bottom of the 8th. 5-1, Baltimore. There comes the Boston Red Sox. They're going to have Narvaez, Sigler, and Rafaela coming up. Now, who's coming in? Is it Cano still? Or is it somebody else? All right, so let's go through the finals of the day. Brewers beat the Mets 4-3. Okay. Giants at Royals. Royals won 5-4. Cardinals beat the Angels 1-0. Braves. Oh no, it's still going. Still going. In the earlier doubleheader first, the Pirates beat the Yankees in 10, 5-3. Of course, you know the first game, the Red Sox 6, Orioles 3 to make them 15-game winning streak. Tie for the franchise record. Nationals shut out the Rockies 8-0. That was a record 8 runs in a shutout win for the Rockies. For the Nationals. D-backs 15-5 over the Athletics. Reds beat the Mariners 5-3. And the final just went up with the Yankees. They split the doubleheader 2-0 Yankees. And there you go. Those are the finals. And right now, is Watson still in the game? Yeah, exactly. I mean, like I said, the guy should be rewarded for me. My opinion, the guy should be rewarded for what he's doing, regardless of this streak being over tonight or not. Kittredge pitching, 1-1 record, 4 ERA, 27 innings, 7 walks, and I don't know how many strikeouts. I think it was 27. Anyway, coming in is Jones. Is he a pinch hitter? Jones? Mr. Jones is pitch hitting for Narvaez. Jamarco Jones, 150 average, 3 home runs, and 9 RBIs this season. Jones. He's got an 0-2 count. Pitches. Oh, did he swing at that ball? Yes, he did. He went around. So Jones is out. Oh, boy. That was not a good swing, man. Especially when a ball bounces there, you're not even prepared when you do that. Strikeout for Kittredge. He's the 3rd pitcher of the night for Baltimore. And it's going to bring up Ziegler, 0-for-3, 2 ground outs. And that pitch is swung on. It's going to be a base hit. There you go. Base hit for Ziegler. First hit of the night for Ziegler. Here comes Rafaela. He's 0 for 3. Now let's see the fans get up now. The fans get up for this. I think they should have been up before that. You got to give these guys some, now they're taking the shirts off. Taking the shirt off, That's an 0-1 count to Rafaela. I just think that you guys should be doing this, not because they got to hit, but you want them for this record. You got to be doing it all the time. 0-1 count, and that's a swinging strike. Rafaela should have known. Oh, he's swinging a bad pitch. That's 2-strike count. Oh and 2. Here comes the pitch. Swung on. He fouled. He actually did something I haven't seen people do. They're supposed to protect the plate, and he did. Still 0 and 2. I mean, you gotta get the rally up. 0-2, and that's ball gets away, and that's gonna be a man on second base with a wild pitch. Wild pitch given by Kittredge allows him to go to second. 1 and 2 count, and more men are taking their shirts off. I'm telling you right now, guys, I see it happening. Got a 1-2 count. They called it a pass ball, actually. Wow. Pass ball. And that ball is popped up, playable in center field. No way he's going to advance. Runner's out. Batter's out. 2 outs. They called that a pass ball. Okay. Whatever. Here comes Abreu. Player of the week. 2 strikeouts and a flyout today. Can he spark something? Because look who's coming up next. Wilson Cabrera. Woo! Okay, Bill. Wilson. I'm not Wilson. Yeah, Wilson Contreras. That's a ball, 1-0. It's crazy, man. 1-0 count. Pitch is thrown, and that ball is swung on. That's going back, and he makes the catch at the wall in center field. I thought for sure maybe that was going to hit the Green Monster, but it did not. Oh, what am I doing? But I didn't want that. I wanted that. And that is the end. What? Not at the end of the inning. Oh, wait. Oh, that's 3 outs. Wait, what? Oh, Jones. I missed that guy Jones. That's right. He struck out. So, no runs, 1 hit, 1 left. We're going to the 9th inning. It's 5-1 Baltimore. Coming up in the 9th inning for Baltimore will be Henderson, Cowser, and Strand. Against a new pitcher, maybe? I don't know. We'll see. Maybe I don't think Chapman needs to go in there, really don't. But you never know what they want to do. They're down by 4, so trying to keep it close. I don't know. Do. I said it this afternoon. I said it when this game was in the 1st inning. It's very, even though they're a team that, has been playing awesome, getting to 15 wins. That's great. Put it that way. To make a team change what they think they were going to do, because like I said, I know Salty was telling me he was in the same boat as us. they were going to be probably spenders and get rid of people. Now all of a sudden they're in that hunt still. Doesn't matter if they win or lose this game, they're still in that hunt. You just gotta, if they lose this game, you gotta go forward then say, look, all right, we lost the game. Now we gotta go into the Blue Jays and take 2 or 3 from the Blue Jays, or 3. The thing is that, God, I can't remember what I was gonna say. Anyway, I forgot. I forgot the rest of it. Connor Wong is catching for the, so they didn't bring him in, and the ground ball right to second. The throw at first, ooh, he just got Henderson. He just barely got him on a bounce play. They're checking. No, they're saying no. Wipe it off. Nice play. 4-3. But like I said, I mean, going. That's what I was trying to say. Getting down by 4 runs in the first inning, and with, it just and Gamboa, no record, 2.25 ERA, 8 innings, 5 strikeouts and 4 walks. Gamboa is in the game, but you know what I'm saying? It can get you off your game. Colton Cowser, 2 walks today. He hasn't even gotten a bat yet officially. 2 walks. So being down 4-0 in the beginning of the game is, sometimes it throws you off. So Wells is in the bullpen warming up for Baltimore. Right-handed pitcher Tyler Wells. Next pitch is swung on and missed. We got a 1-2 count on Cowser. I mean, you put yourself right under the 8, right there. Right when you give up 4 runs and then you're expected to come back. And of course, they're down 4 runs still. They got 1 run back, but they gave it back, of course. So that's where we are. Now, could it be bookends, right? You give up 4, get 4, and there you go. But you need 5 to win it. But you know what I'm saying? That's a 1-2 count still, fouled off. On deck batter is Strand. But I'm telling you, I mean, I'm sure that your fans still are excited for what the Boston Red Sox have done right now. And you guys are still in the hunt. That's all you got to worry about, the hunt for October. You know what I'm saying? 1-2 count. Somebody's got a rally cap on there. Too early, guy. Don't put it on right now. That's fouled off, and it's still 1-2. I understand you put the rally cap, but you put it on too early. You're rallying for the other team right now, I guess. Right? They still got 2 outs to go before they get up. Is that raining now? Oh, no. 1-2 count, and that's a foul. Still out of play, 1-2. Chapman's just sitting down in the bullpen with not even with his uniform top. He's got his Fenway t-shirt, so he's not coming in anytime. Exactly, Salty. I mean, if the Mets did that, I'd be so happy. You guys did something that, hasn't happened since 40 something, right? I think it said 48 or something like that. I don't remember. 50? I don't remember. You got to tell me. Anyways, it's this 8-pitch sequence pitch to Cowser. Pitch is thrown, and that's going to be strike him out. First strikeout for Gamboa. Two outs. That's going to bring up Strand, who's 0 for 3. He also got a sacrifice bunt in the 7th. Here comes the pitch. That's going to be strike swinging, 0-1. Oh, 1 count, and that's in the dirt. Ball. 1-1. Ooh. One count. And that pitch is swung on and fouled back. It's a 1-2 count right now. Trying to end this right here and go into the bottom of the 9th. Trying to come back. 1-2 count. Ooh. Still got their shirts off. More people taking their shirts off. Smelling. Make sure you got the perspiration because it's hot probably. The deodorant. And that's a pitch popped up. Playable for the second baseman in the outfield. And that'll be the inning. And here we go. Last chance to keep the 15 game to 16 game streak alive. Going to the bottom of the 9th. And we'll get you that line. Who's coming in? Who's coming up? Bottom of the 9th be coming up. Wilson, Contreras, Yoshida, and Durbin. And it's probably against a new pitcher, so here we go. Can they create history, or are they going to tie history? And that's Red Sox history. Yeah, that's the Red Sox history. Okay. We'll see. We will see, guys. Comes down to the nitty-gritty time. And they're showing see, when you do that, they're showing a montage of every game that they won. I just think that's it's like saying we got it, we did it. The best we could do is 15 games. You know what I'm saying? Why do that? But that's the Boston Red Sox network. Everybody's standing on their feet, guys. They should have been doing this the whole game, I think, my opinion. You want it so bad enough, you got to change the mind. You know, it's hard for these guys to play when there's nobody cheering. You're like, well, what's going on? You know, come on, man. It just seems, you know, different. Since 1946, I believe they said, right? 15 games. They're tied right now with it. Okay, now he's right. Now he's got okay, well, Tyler Wells is in the game, 2-2 record, 3.00, 11 walks, 51 strikeouts, and he's going against Wilson Contreras. 1 for 2 tonight. A double, hit by pitch, and a run scored. And they're going to challenge the first pitch, Baltimore, that was a strike, and I don't know. I didn't see it. I was reading off the thing. And that is going to be a strike call. So far, this guy from Baltimore has not missed one. They still got 2 challenges left, and he's been left and right getting them right. 0-1 count on Contreras. Here comes the pitch. That's going to be a strike swinging, 0-2. 0-2, guys. I think he was swinging for the fences on that, and really don't need to. Just need to get on base. 0-2 pitch. And that hit him. That hit him. He got hit by the pitch. Wow. This is, you know what? When I tell you when hit by the pitch comes, that can change the whole, every time a hit by pitch. This is the 4th time a hit by pitch today. It's the 2nd time Contreras was hit today. I mean, come on. This can open up a Yoshida's coming up 1 for 3 with the RBI, the only RBI they have. But give me a break. First pitch is a ball outside. I mean, he singled in the 4th inning. The only run, like I said. Could it be? Could it be? Could it be? Could it be happening? I don't know. Because I tell you, when I see those hit by pitches, it changes the game. That's a strike call, 1-1. Most of the time that I've done games, it's changed the game. You know, making 5 runs, 6 runs, you know what I'm saying? Stuff like that. 1-1 count. Here comes the pitch. It's going to be a high pitch. He swung at a high pitch. He swung at a high pitch. He hit it to center field. And that's 1 gone. I think he should have just left that alone, but he didn't leave it alone. And that's 1 gone in the 9th. I think he was too anxious. He shouldn't have swung at that pitch. Caleb Durbin, 0 for 2, walking the 2nd. You got to stay away from those high pitches, and he didn't. You see, being down 4 runs is a lot harder than, you know, than the 3 runs that they were out before that. It's a strike, 0-1. Career versus Tyler Wells. He's 1 for 3 with a home run and an RBI. Durbin. On deck batter, Jarren Duran. Next pitch is swung on, and that's going to be a pop-up, playable. Gunnar Henderson makes the catch. That's 2 gone. 1 more left. Last out coming up. A last try will come. You know, last at bat, last batter. And that's going to be Jarren Duran. He's 11 RBIs in 9th inning, tied for most in MLB. So he did with Jackson Morrell. He's got 11 RBIs in 9th innings, so he's tied with the Padres for 11. That's going to be a fly ball, and that's it. A blooper that was caught by, it looked like it might go in the outfield, but it was blooped. And that's it. Final score. The Baltimore Orioles stopped the streak at 15. They're getting a round of applause, the Boston Red Sox. And why not? They should be getting a round of applause. Everybody should be giving a round of applause to something that you may never see again in any, you know, any sport, maybe. You know? I mean, you got to give it to them. You got to give it. I'm giving it, you know. Unfortunately, it ended. And the Baltimore Orioles do win the game. So, just like that, it's done. I mean, it went to 15 games, tied the record. Now it's going to be tied forever. I think 1946, I think. Anyway, you don't want it to end like that, but unfortunately it did. And it all started with that first inning where they used a opener who pitched that Friday, and he gave up the 4 runs, really. And then they gave up a run when they shouldn't have in the around the 7th inning, and that's where they got their 5 runs. And unfortunately, they could only get 1 run, and that was it. Tough one. That was a tough one. I mean, you know, you like to see history being made, but unfortunately, now you got to come back out. Go for Friday. Start a new one on Friday. Do it again. Why not, right? Now the Baltimore Orioles got a winning streak of 1, so they can do that. You know, I mean, I wish I can get a 3 or 4 game winning streak from the Mets. They can't do nothing. To see you guys do this was awesome. Thank you, Woody. Well, that's it, guys. I am exhausted. I appreciate everybody, as always. Salty, don't be a stranger. Who knows? Next game might be you on Saturday. I got to do the spin on, you know what I'm saying? Because Saturday afternoon is the game that's not the Mets. I'll be back with the tomorrow night, spinning another game tonight to see who will play tomorrow. The game I'll do tomorrow, and then on, of course, back on Friday night, the Mets, of course. I'll be taking care of the Dodgers and the Mets. So that's basically it, guys. Final score, like I said, 5-1 Baltimore, and it ends the Boston Red Sox streak at 15. I enjoyed it. Let's just check that poll just to make sure. And it's 14, so 71% said yes, and then 29% said no. So the no's got it. Literally, the no's got it. And that's it, guys. That's it. Thanks again. Like I said, I will be on tomorrow. I will post that once I get the good old teams up there, the Spinorama, and we'll get it, and I'll put it up. You'll see it, and then if not, I will see you on Friday for the Mets or Saturday for another game. So thanks a lot, everybody. As always, much love, and I enjoyed it. Like I said, unfortunately, for the Red Sox fans, like I said, you don't have to be ashamed of it. You guys are in the playoff hunt right now. And Baltimore fans, congrats. You guys are trying to get back on your winning ways. So there you go. Thanks a lot, guys. You guys have a great rest of your night.